Hi, good morning everyone. This is Bona Vasischa from CAD NEST Basavanagudi. So, today we are going to discuss about 5 practical steps to build amazing self-confidence. So, overall view of this session is how to identify self-destructive thoughts and 5 ways to build self-love. Ultimately achieve self-love, so which is a natural source of confidence. What destroys the self-confidence and 10 destructive thoughts of self-confidence. So, self-confidence is an internal virtue or quality. How to develop and destroy confidence? It's very important to know what hampers our growth and what destroys our self-confidence. As of now, I am going to talk about only thoughts, not the actions, but what goes inside our mind. So, first destructive thought of self-confidence is all or nothing. It leads to absolute categorization. So here, many of us would have met people who live in their binary world. Binary means 0 or 1. In that thought process of all or nothing, either I am absolutely brilliant or totally stupid, either I am completely attractive or totally ugly. It leads to absolute categorization. Next point is overgeneralization. So we tend to generalize our failures. Suppose if I give proposal to someone, if the person rejects my point of view or opinion, what I start thinking is this person always rejects me, and I make it little bigger also, which leads to next level, and I start thinking it means everyone in this world rejects me. It means I'm useless, worth nothing. I am unable to handle one's rejection. Nothing comes in life without taking risk. Don't be in an assumption like once a rejection, always a rejection, once a failure, always a failure. This is how I am blocking my self-esteem. Let's go to third point now. Mental filter. It means picking out the negative detail in any situation. It means to focus on negative detail in any situation. I just think about the negativity. Who is the source of negativity? It's all within us. For example, now I am giving a session. After this session, I may get positive and also negative feedbacks. If there are 10 positive points and only 1 or 2 negative points about this session, though which I can perceive only negativity, I form negative opinion about myself. Disqualifying the positive, rejecting the praises. So, it means if someone compliments on my session, I will feel like my session was not really good. It leads to suppress of my feelings. This is more destructive than accepting negativity. This is the fourth category of mindset. Next point is jumping to conclusion. Pick out negative detail in any situation. So people have tendency to jump to the conclusion. Pick out the negative detail in any situation without doing any mistake. I feel myself as I must have done something wrong. It may lead to wrong conclusion. So magnification and minimization, it means rejecting the praises. Magnifying my own mistakes by minimizing good points and positivity in me. Many times we are very cruel to us. It's because of our internal thinking. Emotional reasoning, I feel so I am. I feel I am guilty. I would have done some mistake. I may never be able to sort out my mess here. It leads to low opinion of myself. Should statements. Setting high standards for myself. He should be like this. He should love me. She should love me. So, expectations like this will always urge us. We should not stick on to should and must statements. It's very dangerous to us. Labeling and mislabeling myself and also others. Labeling myself as failure. For example, if a child performance is not good at school, if the teacher complains about him to his parents, especially his mother, feels like motherly skills are less effective in her, If the teacher asks mother, what are all the skills are there in your child? Then she starts saying like, he's good at drawing, painting, playing chess, etc. with lot of happiness. So she is not supposed to blame herself in this situation. Personalization. Who is responsible for this personalization? It's all my inner voices. It's all within the mind. Unless my mind is under control, it's difficult for us to have high self-esteem. So finally, we should stop blaming ourselves. Assume responsibility of a guilt even though there is no basis. So here we have learnt about 10 destructive thoughts of self-confidence. Now we are going to learn about an idea to self-love. So now we are going to discuss about 5 steps which would lead to self-love. How can I fall in love with me? Is there anything lovable about me? Can I be confident about what I possess? An idea ultimately leads to self-love. I have made an acronym here. I stands for Introspect, D is for Dunny your thoughts, E is for evaluate the success parameters, A is for self-development, and finally self-love. So introspect, remind yourself, I reject myself even before others reject me. Introspect is nothing but rejection. If the situation is difficult, if I am facing a rejection, people are abandoning me, I start feeling rejected. At that particular time, who is abandoning you? Others or you? Talking about this introspect or rejection, our scriptures offer us a fantastic story of a small boy whose name is Dhruv. He was just 5 years old boy and a prince. He was very fond of his father and mother. He had 2 mothers named as Suruchi and Suniti. One day when the king was sitting on the throne, Dhruv saw that his stepbrother was sitting on the lap of his father. Small Dhruv also went to sit on his father's lap. Before his father showed the door of affection towards him, his stepmother said, "You are completely disqualified to sit on your father's lap. You have to take birth from my womb. In this life you can't sit on your father's lap. If you wish to sit on your father, you should have to wait for next life." So when Dhruva heard this, small boy, but Kshatriya boy, he was so determined and very hurted this way. He got rejected by his stepmother. I think all of us face rejection in different capacities. Different people reject us for different reasons. Sometimes it may come from our relative, friends, parents, etc. Now this boy got rejected. What did he do? He went to his mother and asked, "I want a kingdom bigger than my father. He should come to me instead of I am going to him. How can I acquire the kingdom bigger than my father?" So the point is, Dhruv didn't reject him. He didn't leave himself. So the whole point is, when I can remind myself, let me hold myself. Let me not reject me. Can't you choose to be with you if the whole world is against you? Don't live your life by other likes and dislikes. So your reality is much more important than other likes and dislikes. Let's move on to evaluate the success parameters. So, how do I measure my success and failures? Journey is important as well as the destination. How we earn the money is very important. Earning money is very important, but in which way we are earning the money is also matters there. Act towards personal development. SWOT analysis. So here S stands for strength, W is for weakness, O is for opportunities, and T is for threat. Make a list of innate qualities. So sit and write it down. Strength in you. Accept weakness as dignity, then it works. Opportunities are offered by the external environment. If not this, then what? Utilize, grab, subsidize the opportunities. Threat, is this real? Can I change this? Finally come to the conclusion. So, at lastly, we will get to know about self-love. So no one is perfect in this world. So remind yourself, I am a work in progress. Everyone will be having their own kind of defaults in them. So no one is perfect. We should be always like, I am a work in progress. So with this I am completing my session. Thank you.